Hi everyone. I was looking for something to eat for lunch. I was, looking through my fridge and freezer, and I'd almost forgotten that my girlfriend Molly bought these. I have no idea. The Wheatless Gourmet Mini Roasted Red Pepper Tartlet. A rich blend of sweet roasted red peppers and mozzarella cheese, wonderfully cradled. I like the way they describe the product. Wonderfully cradled in our delicious, flaky, gluten-free crust. So, roasted red peppers. I like red peppers. I don't know if I've ever had a roasted red pepper. And I love mozzarella cheese. And I love a delicious, flaky, gluten-free crust. And I noticed that Molly had 3 of them. And I have no idea. I was going to actually ask her what they were like, but I don't want to be influenced by her. She'll either say, oh, they were wonderful, or they weren't. And I'm just fascinated with the way they look. So I have the oven on. Oh, 350, I have it on 425. So I'll go turn that down. So cooking time may vary with different appliances. So 350, remove all plastic packaging from food. That's a great idea. Place tartlets on a baking sheet lined with parchment. I don't have parchment paper. I'm in trouble already. Spaced 2 centimeters apart. So I'm going to have to get a measuring tape and make sure they're 2 centimeters apart. Bake in middle oven rack for 18 to 20 minutes or until thoroughly heated. Remove from oven. That's a good idea. Let stand for 3 minutes and serve. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go turn the oven down to 350, put these back in the freezer, and then I will be back to give you my honest review of Mini Roasted Red Pepper Tartlet. And I do get asked sometimes, why are you eating gluten-free? For those that don't know, I have celiac disease. I think it was about probably 6 years ago now that I found out I had it. And it hasn't been fun. I'll put these back and I'll come back and talk a bit more. So the oven is on. And I guess I have a couple minutes to whine and complain. I have Chiari malformation 1. I always forget the word for it. It's a word, it's actually something I'd never heard about until I had my MRI and I was told I had that. And then I had to, of course, Google it. But I'm on these weekly patches here. They are Butrans 20. It's the limit of what you can get. And the doctor did start me gradually with, it was 5 and then 7.5 after a week or 2, and then 10, and that still didn't do anything, then 15, that didn't do anything, and then finally these. And I'm also on this muscle relaxant called Apobaclofen, 10 milligrams, and I take 3 of these a day. And, I've said some of this before, but with these patches, when I put them on, for I would say 2 days, I had no pain. It was just so wonderful. And I was thinking, finally, something's working, but the pain came back and nothing really works. I'm always in chronic pain. And I even take just during the day, I take 2 extra strength Tylenols, so it'd be 1,000 milligrams about every 6 hours. So I take that in the morning. So I take that, 3 times a day. So that's 3,000 milligrams total of Tylenol. And I just have to work through it. So my issue with this, there's always an issue, and also with, I did a video recently on my Sun Life issues and all that. I still have not heard back anything about my long-term disability. So that's been very frustrating. I've written to them and nothing. So I don't know what's going on. It's to the point where I'm not going to worry. But with these patches, I'm given 4 every month, and they, so they last for 4 weeks. But the issue is there's no refills, so you have to call the family doctor or let the pharmacy know. And my family doctor is in the middle of moving, and so he's not really taking anybody, to see anybody until September. And you cannot phone them because it's just an answering machine, and you can't leave, to ask the doctor to make an appointment. You can't do that. So it's very frustrating. I try and refill it online, and it looks like it goes through, and then after a few hours it's back to 0 refills. I have gone to the pharmacy. I went yesterday, and then it's still, it looked like nothing was happening because I need a new patch tomorrow afternoon. So I also went back today because I had forgotten about the muscle relaxant, which has 0 refills too. It's so frustrating. But it's always been that way, and the last time he upped it to 20, I should have told him, could I have some refills, so it's not always just at 0. So I'm waiting because I don't know if it's going to go through or not, and then I'm kind of stuck. These, a month of these patches cost, I think, $160, so that's expensive. And so I guess I did ask, if I had to wean myself off of these. I know it's dangerous just, to rip this off, and that's not going to be good. But supposedly it's going to be okay if, if I don't get other patches, just to leave this, I'll leave this one on for maybe a week or whatever, and it will, it's slowly going to wean myself off of this. But, and I, you read about being addicted to things like this. But, it's not working for me, so I'm not addicted to it. It's not like I'm dying to have another patch put on. But I do kind of notice that on the last day or so of the weekly patch, I'm in the most pain. So obviously it does work in some way, or I'd be even in worse pain. But yeah, that's, everybody goes through these frustrations with doctors and insurance companies. And that's why, for the most part, I try and stay positive. I've recently done a couple of comedy videos on my main channel, and they, like I've said in a recent video on this channel, it makes me feel good to get positive feedback sometimes, which I especially did for the Tucker Carlson video. Although there was one person that said he unsubscribed, he just saw the thumbnail and the title, and he said, he was complaining about politics in videos. He said he didn't even bother watching it, and it has nothing to do with politics. But, it's just the way people are. But anyway, that's enough rambling. I'm gonna put those tartlets in the oven, and I'll be reviewing them in the next 20 minutes or so. Bye for now. Where are you going? Where are you going, Jinx? Well, here they are. I have no idea at all. What I'm going to do is, after I taste this and give you my opinion, I'm going to message Molly to get her opinion on what she thought of them. She's messaging me right now, actually. Here we go. The pastry is really nice. Cheers. A mild taste. Very nice though. You know, this is it's 1:30. This is my lunch. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm especially impressed with the crust. It is flaky, like they say on the package. It's cheesy. I guess they mix in the red pepper in with the cheese, and on top they just put one little tiny red pepper. But yeah, I would buy these again. They're very tasty. I would give these a very strong 8 out of 10. If you ever see these in the store, and like I always say, I think when some people see a package that says gluten-free, and they don't have to eat gluten-free, it's like, oh no, I'm not going to eat that. But these are really tasty. Very nice late snack. So I recommend them. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye. I'll ask Molly what she thinks. I'm eating them with my hands. She wrote back, they were fine, I wouldn't go out and get it now. It's kind of a joke about another food channel that we watch. She's still writing. They didn't taste gluten-free. There you go. Yeah. I'm glad you love them, baby. Yeah, I do. And they were only $2. Yeah, the pastry didn't seem gluten-free at all. And that's what was most impressive to me. So I recommend these. Bye.